I'm Margaret Campbell. Thousands of Canadian seniors are leaving up to $40,000 on the table for home repairs every single year, and the government is not going to call you to tell you about it. There is a hidden truth about federal versus provincial grants that almost nobody understands, and it's costing families a fortune. Most people see a small federal tax credit, like the Home Accessibility Tax Credit, claim a few $100s back from Ottawa, and think that's the end of the story. It's not. That small credit is a dangerous distraction. It makes you stop looking, while the real, substantial money, forgivable loans, and major grants sits unclaimed in provincial coffers. This isn't a theory, it's a financial reality. This confusion is costing you money you are entitled to, and you need to act now before these programs change or run out of funding entirely. The system is not designed to help you. It's a passive, complicated web of rules that assumes you know where to look. The good news is that the money is real, and you don't need to be a financial expert to claim it. My job is to be your guardian in this process. I read the fine print so you don't have to. In this video, I will give you a clear, step-by-step roadmap to bypass the confusion. We are going to expose what I call the federal trap, the small credits that make you stop searching, and then reveal the provincial gold mine, where the serious money is hidden. I'll show you exactly how to find the specific programs in your province, some worth tens of thousands of dollars. Stay with me, because the last tip I share could be worth a small fortune to you and your family. For years, I've dedicated my work to one single purpose: acting as a financial guardian for Canadian seniors. My expertise isn't in selling stocks or mutual funds, it's in navigating the labyrinth of government bureaucracy. I've spent my career deciphering the complex rules of the Canada Pension Plan, Old Age Security, and the Guaranteed Income Supplement, and I know how the CRA thinks. My mission is simple: to translate the government's confusing jargon into plain, actionable English so you can protect your financial well-being. I am not a government employee. I work for you. Think of me as your personal codebreaker for the system. They write the dense, complicated rules. I find the benefits, the loopholes, and the strategies they don't advertise on billboards. Today, we are cutting through the noise on home renovation funding and going straight to the source of the most generous programs available to you. I do this because I have seen firsthand how the system, whether by design or by neglect, leaves hardworking Canadians behind. I've seen the frustration in the eyes of people who have paid taxes their entire lives, only to find themselves lost in a maze of websites and application forms when they need help the most. The fear of making a costly mistake can be paralyzing, and it often leads to inaction, which is the most expensive mistake of all. My purpose with this channel is to be your advocate, your lighthouse in a storm of information. My commitment is to ensure you have the same level of knowledge as the insiders, giving you the clarity and the tools you need to secure your home, your savings, and the independent retirement you have earned. This isn't just about finding a grant. It's about reclaiming control. To get you the maximum amount of money, we need a clear plan. So, here is our roadmap for today. First, I am going to expose what I call the federal trap, those small, well-known tax credits that dangerously convince most people to stop searching for more money. Second, and this is the most critical part, I will reveal the provincial gold mine, showing you concrete examples of the major grants and forgivable loans available across Canada, including the one worth up to $40,000. Finally, I will give you the exact search terms and the precise strategy you need to find the specific program in your province, so you can take action the moment this video is over. This is the treasure map you need to follow to find the money you are owed. Before we dig in, I need you to do one small thing that will serve as your first line of defense. This information is not static. Government programs and their funding levels can change with little to no warning. A program that is available today could be paused tomorrow. To make sure you never miss a critical financial update that could save you thousands, do this for me right now. Subscribe to this channel and, most importantly, click that notification bell. It's a simple click for you, but it ensures you are always protected and informed. It transforms you from a passive watcher into an active guardian of your own finances. Now, let's get to work. Let's start with the federal trap. This isn't a scam, but it's a dangerous financial distraction. When you search for help, the first things you'll find are federal programs run by Ottawa. The most common is the Home Accessibility Tax Credit, or HATC. On the surface, it sounds helpful. It allows you to claim 15% on up to $20,000 of eligible accessibility renovations. But you must understand what this actually means. It is a non-refundable tax credit, not a grant. This means the absolute maximum benefit is $3,000, and it only reduces the income tax you owe to the CRA. If you don't owe any tax, you get nothing. The danger is that people see this, they go through the process of claiming it, and they believe that this is the full extent of the government's support. That is an incredibly costly assumption, and it's exactly what is causing seniors to leave thousands of dollars on the table. Let's make this real. Imagine Eleanor, a 78-year-old in Halifax who needs to install a walk-in shower and some safety railings. The total cost is $12,000. She uses the Home Accessibility Tax Credit. After filing her taxes, the CRA gives her a credit of $1,800, which is 15% of her cost. That's better than nothing, but she is still out of pocket $10,200. Now, there's also the new multi-generational home renovation tax credit, which is similar. It's for major projects to create a secondary suite for a qualifying relative, offering a credit of up to $7,500. Again, it's a credit, not cash. You have to spend your own money, up to $50,000, to maybe get a fraction of it back at tax time. These are the visible, easy answers. They are designed to make you feel like you've received help, when in reality, you've only received a small rebate on your own significant expense. This is the very heart of the trap. These federal credits create a low ceiling on your expectations. You spend your savings, get a small amount back, and you stop looking, believing that's the end of the road. You accept that a major, necessary renovation will drain your savings because a $2,000 or $3,000 tax credit feels like the only help available. It's not. This small federal refund is the breadcrumb trail designed to keep you busy while the real feast goes untouched. What if I told you there are provincial programs that could have given Eleanor a direct grant of $5,000 and a low-interest loan for the rest? That's not a tax credit you claim later. That's real money in your bank account before the work even begins. That is the provincial gold mine, and that is where we are going next. Now for the part they don't advertise on the nightly news, the provincial gold mine. The real, substantial money for seniors' home renovations is almost always managed at the provincial or even municipal level, not by Ottawa. The programs vary wildly from one province to another, which is precisely why they are so often missed in a general search. Let's look at the $40,000 I mentioned at the beginning. That isn't a clickbait number. It comes directly from Alberta's Seniors Home Adaptation and Repair Program, also known as SHARP. This program offers a low-interest home equity loan of up to $40,000 to help seniors finance necessary renovations. Think about that. We are no longer talking about a small tax credit of a couple of $1,000s. We are talking about a significant financial tool that can fund a major project, like a full bathroom conversion or installing a chairlift, without forcing you to drain your retirement savings up front. This is the difference between a minor rebate and a major solution. This isn't an isolated case found only in Alberta. The pattern repeats across the country, but the details change. In Ontario, the Ontario Renovates program offers assistance up to $25,000. But here's a critical detail you need to understand. Part of that assistance can be a forgivable loan. This is a term the government doesn't broadcast, but it's incredibly powerful. It means that if you meet certain conditions, like continuing to live in your home for a set number of years after the renovation, you do not have to pay the loan back. It becomes a grant. In British Columbia, the BC Rebate for Accessible Home Adaptations, or RAHA, provides up to $20,000 as a rebate for similar modifications. Do you see the pattern here? Whether it's a low-interest loan, a forgivable loan, or a direct grant, the provincial programs are designed to provide serious, impactful funding. This is the money that makes the difference between being able to afford to stay in your home safely or not. So why doesn't everyone know about this? Because the system is fragmented and passive. There is no single national database that is proactively updated and easy to navigate. The responsibility falls on you to look in the right place, and the government won't call you to point you in the right direction. This leads to a critical mistake many people are making right now. They waste time chasing after programs that are no longer active. For example, many are still searching for the federal Canada Greener Homes grant, but that program has been closed to new applicants since early 2024. Chasing these federal dead ends is another form of the federal trap. It drains your energy and makes you feel like no help is available. Your focus must shift. The real potential is not in these widely advertised, now defunct federal initiatives. It's hidden in the specific, targeted programs run by your very own province. So how do you find the specific program for your province? It's simpler than you think once you know the secret. Do not go to a search engine and type Canadian government grants or federal help for seniors. That is the path back to the federal trap. Instead, you need to be precise. Your search must be provincial. Open a new browser window and type these exact words: your province name, Seniors Home Renovation Grant, or your province name, Home Repair Assistance for Seniors. This is the master key. This simple change in your search bypasses all the federal noise and takes you directly to the relevant provincial authority, whether it's a housing corporation or a Ministry of Seniors Affairs. The person who searches for Canada grants gets lost in a sea of confusing websites and gives up. The person who searches for Saskatchewan Seniors Home Repair finds their specific program and starts an application. That is the difference between vulnerability and control. Let's look at a few more examples to prove this isn't just for the big provinces. In Manitoba, the provincial government offers a variety of housing improvement programs, and you need to look for the ones targeted at seniors or accessibility, which can provide forgivable loans for necessary repairs. In Nova Scotia, the Seniors Care Grant is a perfect example of a smaller but incredibly helpful program, providing up to $750 for things like home cleaning, snow removal, or small repairs that help you stay independent. And that Nova Scotia grant has a powerful story behind it. The government recently paused its funding, but seniors and their advocates spoke up forcefully, and the Premier was compelled to reinstate it. This shows two critical things. First, these programs are absolutely vital to people's lives. And second, you must be vigilant. These benefits are not guaranteed forever. You must be proactive to claim them and even to protect them. Your job, starting today, is to become an expert on one program, the one in your province. It is the single most productive thing you can do to protect your financial future and your ability to age safely in your own home. Consider two people watching this video right now. One person will hear this, nod, and maybe think about doing the search tomorrow or next week. The other person will pause this video, open a new tab, and type their province name Seniors Home Adaptation into the search bar. The first person remains at the mercy of a passive system, vulnerable to rising costs and the risk of their home becoming unsafe. The second person has just taken the first step to securing thousands of dollars in support, taking control of their situation, and building a protective shield around their assets and their independence. Which person will you be? This is your money, designed to help you. Your only task is to find it. Let's put this all together. Remember these 3 things. 1. The federal tax credits you hear about are just the tip of the iceberg. Do not stop looking there. 2. The real, substantial funding for senior home repairs, worth tens of thousands of dollars, is found at the provincial level. And 3. You can find your program not by searching for a general federal one, but by specifically searching for your province's grants. The system is designed to be confusing. It allows money that was allocated for you to sit in government coffers, unclaimed. Do not let that happen. You have worked your entire life, paid your taxes, and built your home. This is your money, designed to help you live safely and independently. Your homework tonight is to open a new tab and search for your province's program. It is the single most productive action you can take to protect your financial future. Don't put this off until tomorrow. Program funding can be changed, and deadlines can pass without warning. If you found this information valuable, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's more than just a click for a video. It's a signal that helps this vital information reach another senior who might be struggling, another family who needs this help but doesn't know where to turn. Let's look out for each other. My mission is to ensure you are always ahead of the changes that affect your benefits and your family's security. Thank you for watching. Protect your finances, protect your family, and secure the peace of mind you have rightfully earned.